Sampotes, our new big freaking hammer, let's say. It's a drifter weapon, probably my favorite. Heavy attack on Duviri, special attack, I gotta say. Releases waves that deal, I'm not sure if it's either a blast or heat damage. Sometimes you just keep using it with those, with the crease so much you don't even remember. So, here, origin system. Single wave deals impact damage, heavy attack deals blast damage. That is just something to keep in mind for later. Let's take a look on the stats. 30% crit chance, above average. 3 times multiplier, above average. Status chance, I would say, is on the slightly above average. Slow, as expected from a hammer. Stances, it uses Crush and Ruin. One thing to note is that this thing, it has some audio issues. Some of your attacks are gonna have no audio at all. But one thing that is super crazy, like, come on guys, they made the heavy attack on Duviri is part of the Shattering Storm combo, the main combo, Falling Rock. And I think it might even be a part of... Yeah, no, it's just it. Hear this. Come on! Come on! This sound is not... It might be just inside of Duviri, or I don't know, because nothing else, any other attack will make it do that sound. This makes any other hammer in the game sound like it's a piece of wood. Like literally. How satisfying is to hear this? Like, just take a look on something like the Sancti Magistar. It's like hitting a piece of, I don't know, hitting a a piece of wood that has a stone glued to the tip, something like that. Okay, let's compare it with other hammers. I think I gotta compare it like something like the Arcatitron, Fragor Prime. Is it what a starter weapon? But at the same time, it's really freaking powerful. Yeah, I think it's the closest thing to it is the Fragor Prime. It's probably the Fragor Prime. I think it's either the Sampotes might be a little bit down on the scale. Like, let's say I would say like the Fragor Prime might be the best hammer, and after him the Sampotes. Who knows? But it has really good stats. About uniqueness, there is the... I don't know if I can call it shockwave. The wave, the big wave, triple wave, and there is a unique heavy attack. This attack is the same one that those big daxes use on Duviri. So it is... Yeah, it is very unique. And at the end of the day, you do have access to all of the 3 heavy attacks. The normal one for hammers, the 2 normal ones for hammers, and this special one. At the end of this, you get access to the normal one. And if you slide, you get access to the second heavy attack. That's how it goes. As the Sun and Moon and the Siam, this also consumes for every heavy attack that you do. So, not sure if this was meant to be like this, if they forgot about it. It's probably because it's a new and unique heavy attack that it doesn't consume the old way it used to consume from the weapons. But it's just the Sampotes. They didn't change for other weapons, like the Fragor and stuff. So, like, one last thing I want to say again about this Doesn't this kind of remind you guys of something? Yeah, I think we can move on now. So, it is really... Again, the special attack and heavy attack on Duviri is this part, pretty much. Which is... It's just so cool to see that, like... Oh my god. So, let's get on the builds. I've said before that the wave deals impact damage, and it does work with Shattering Impact. I've already summoned the lower level enemies. Don't mind the rest of the build. I was leveling it with this, doing stealth kills and stuff. So yeah, these are very high level heavy gunners, not even heavy gunners, Exogoxted officers. They will eventually lose a few points of armor. We can see the very tip there. It's already gone. But that's all there is to it. It might hit them like for 3 times. If we had like a mechanic that would keep hitting them for impact, we could have this hammer as a fantastic piece of armor stripping in our arsenal. Melee armor stripping, but also there is the yeet part of the weapon, which sucks. I think they don't learn that yeeting is usually not very good. Yeah. Let's go back and take a look. What we can build with this? I think we can make this actually very powerful. But we would probably have to make use of everything to make a build. Maybe go with corrosive. Corrosive. Let's see how much is the status chance. It might only turn viable-ish with Voltaic Strike and Virulent Scourge. Then obviously we need the critical. Gonna put this one just for now. Sacrificial Steel. Bane for Grenier is always good. As for the last slot, I don't know if I have anything to put there. The distribution is... It's a hammer. There's nothing else you could expect. And... Yeah, we're not even with a Riven. I don't think it would have enough dispo to change this. It's just too much impact. Now, what could we use here? Impact status chance if it explode on death, dealing 10% enemy max health. This one could be interesting, but I don't know. Fever Strike. We could add more. Try to add more status chance. I think a melee prowess will fit here. It does. Let's see how something like this performs against these enemies. I am not expecting much, to be honest, but this weapon's stats are really good. Eventually, I think if we get enough... I got a slash proc there. Wow! A slash proc! What? Unexpected. Oh my god. It's actually pretty decent for something that's completely not primed. It's just getting the stacks down, but yeah. If we had maybe more... There's like no way this is viable like it is with this build. But it shows potential, and probably before I just do this, I know I have the corrosive instead of something like viral, but yeah, sounds powerful. What could we do then? It's hard to tell. We could go with Condition Overload. Really, it's hard to say what to do with this. Critical is just... would be kind of stupid if we don't make use of our critical. Let's make a combo build. Why don't we? See, Blood Rush. Weeping Wounds would make this pretty good, but yeah. At the same time, what the hell are we gonna use that for? I mean, I don't think I wouldn't even have the space for it. Or would I? No. Let's see. Change this. Weeping Wounds. Then let's put our Corrosive. Virulent Scourge. And Voltaic Strike. Maybe like this we will get interesting results. Let me put the Proboscis Cernos here just because I know it has... do I have the Epitaph? Yeah. Just because I know it has a primary dexterity. Yeah, primary dexterity on it. Group everyone together. And we're at 12 times. Surprising thing is we're still eventually getting some slash procs. With corrosive procs, it starts to get interesting, but at the same time we have no primary. With viral, with primate targets, we finally start doing some damage. What is going on with these slash procs? Yeah, it's actually kind of powerful with primate. I am surprised, I have to say. Yeah. Heavy attack like this would probably obliterate something, but I'll spend my entire combo because I don't have heavy attack efficiency. That was 1,000,000 and something. It was kind of crazy. Of course, I think these are weak to corrosive. These are like gunners. They're probably weak to corrosive, right? Yeah. That's why they're taking so much damage. That's the reason why. It is interesting. Against prime targets, it's viable. Let's see something. Let's group them up. Get the combo back up. Let's see. Negligible damage. Only eating. Okay. Yeah. Slow damage. Nothing to do about it. Yeah. This, just like the Tenet Zek, might work with Saren, with Toxic Lash. Another possibility... no, I think that a Zephyr combo would do too little damage. Maybe, I don't know. With Tornadoes. I don't have a build for that at the moment, actually. But those are possibilities, of course. If I would take this... I think this for a normal gameplay would work. Probably would put this going against the Fury. Would be I think it feels right. This is something that I made for... If I would make a level cap. I would go viral and armor strip. Then we would be hitting... We probably would be hitting absurd amounts of damage. Yeah. I just can't get over the slash box. Let's... Yeah. Interesting hitting pattern, I gotta say. everyone starts dying. One of the differences between these and the Fragor is that the Fragor is gonna hit red crits with, I think, the exact same build. Oh, they weren't even primed. They still got one-shotted. I think that was 14 million. I couldn't see right. Let's prime all these and let's see. Yep. I just can't see the numbers. It's too fast. Let's see. Gonna be the next victim. Was gonna be, but they're just taking too much damage. Wait, I'm gonna try it against the... Oh! That was still a million damage. 1,200,000 and something K. I don't need to do it yet. I wanna group them. Feels weird playing with a weapon that doesn't have a slash proc that you can let's see. I saw 22 million, I think. It's really hard to see. God damn it. Is there anyone with a decent health? Ah! The camera shakes so much I can't even see. This new animation is it really does something. Ah! Bam! I think it was 19 million. It deals good damage. I think this can probably one-shot Demolists if we're talking a Steel Path Destruction. The only thing is, this heavy attack probably won't be hitting any heads. That's the only detail. It's a cool looking animation, but the old one might be better. Like, first one, second one. Second one could potentially hit headshots. This one, I think it's not going to. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, it's a cool weapon. I prefer it on Duviri, but still I think it's a very interesting weapon. Since we don't care about, we're going for raw damage, we don't care about something like Weeping Wounds. Could trade Prime Fury, use Arcane Strike on your frame and then put some more damage here. To make use of the 3 times multiplier, you could go with Gladiator Might to increase the damage even further. Would probably be kind of crazy. Let's see if it puts us on a orange or red crit territory. Who knows? Or makes it a... Let's just see. We're 12 times. No, orange. Still pretty good. Yeah, that's it for me for the Sampotes. Like it, still prefer the Duviri. Let me know what you think about the Sampotes. Leave in the comments below. Leave it a like, consider subscribing. Peace.